Hey, good morning, blackberry patch pickers. I am out this morning gathering up why we named our homestead Blackberry Patch, because there's blackberries all on my property, and I'm out here collecting some of the first ripe berries that I've got. And I just wanted to do a quick video on what I do to pick blackberries, because it's not, it's not like a you pick it farm where you can just, wear flip-flops and walk down a nice little row and pick your blackberries. Although you can do that if you want to, but I'm out here in the woods, and so things are a little bit more, difficult. And wild blackberries have lots of thorns on them. Plus you're in the woods and there's lots of things that you can encounter. So one of the things that I have with me is a walking stick. Okay. I like the top of my stick here. This was done specifically so that if I find a snake, I can pin it, okay, if I need to. But it also is a nice, like when I hold it, you can't see when I hold it all the way up, but I kind of like rest my thumb there at times, although not always. A lot of times I just kind of hold it like that. This is a heavier stick. This was actually an exotic invasive from Florida called pigeon plum. This is dried for years, but it still has heft to it. I would say this is about 3 pounds. So it's actually a nice weighted, light, but a weighted almost like a club if you ever needed to use a club, right? Next thing I have on is the clothing, right? So the clothing that I have on, my boots, heavier boots. So hopefully if there's a snake around and they bite, they're not going to get through anything, right? Some people wear snake boots. They're really, really heavy and they're very, very hot. Do what works for you, okay? But this is also one of the reasons why I have my stick, is because when I'm out, I'm banging, the snakes feel that vibration, and usually they scurry, okay? But good boots, because you don't know 100% what you're going to be stepping in on or around. Pants, no shorts or whatever, right? Pants that are fairly heavy, all the way down. This has a cinch to it, so it's covering stuff up. I've sprayed these pants with permathin for the ticks and everything. It dries. You can't use it when you spray it. You can't use it right away. You have to let it dry overnight. But even if you just use, I don't know, Deep Woods Off or something, that works too. A light colored shirt, I think works good because visibility. But then if you see ticks and stuff like that, and then this is light. The thorns on the blackberries will catch this, but they release it kind of easily. It just protects your skin from getting all, looks like you got into a fight with a cat. This, I cover my hair because, as you've seen, bugs flying around and stuff. I have long hair, and bugs will get into your hair. They love to get into your hair, and they love to go into your ears. This is why I have my ears covered and I have my hair covered, because, you're in the thick of it pretty much. And this also has a bug repellency type stuff off of it too. I'll get bugs that will come by my head, but then it's like they right away fly off. They don't usually, find a place to bite me. Then the next thing I guess I have, I also have a firearm with me because, I'm in competition with bears and they're out here, and you just should. Okay. And then the next thing, let me flip my camera around and I'll show you. This is just my little container for the blackberries I've gotten so far this morning. Not a ton. Like I said, this is just starting. I'll fill this up many more times. And then also what I do with my stick, I usually kind of, bang the area. So if there's snakes in the area, they tend to flee off. And then when I find a blackberry, let's see if I can get one here. I don't know if it'll show. I just kind of give it a little bit of a pull. And if I have resistance, I don't mess with it. That's just me though. I think some people take them. But if it will just kind of come right off without too much of a fuss. I got a little bug on that one. Let's see. Then that one's mine. Okay, but like this one, you can see it's not really it's not fully ripe, and when you can tug on it, and it's just going to be bitter. So I don't ever, you know, I'll come back multiple times through the season, and I, you know, recheck the places I've gone to a couple days. This one will be good, and some of the other ones will be good too. But that's pretty much what I do. If I have to get like a farther branch, let me get rid of these. Like say, you know, I want to try and get something back here. I can, to some degree, I can use my stick to draw stuff closer to me. So that's another reason why, you know, the sticks are pretty handy. But other than that, it's hot and kind of grimy work, but let me tell you, there ain't nothing better than blackberry jelly with your warm biscuits. All right, I hope it was helpful for you. Remember, you are the gold. Love you, mean it. Bye now.